you may begin.
I would like to present to you this girl over here. Her name is Wing Chang Chi, and you might know her by her American name, Phoebe. Phoebe is from Hong Kong, but I lived here in America at St. Paul for 4 years, which means that she's a 4-year senior. Phoebe is 18 years old, and her birthday is on Christmas Day. And she's really happy because of this, because unlike all her friends, we have friends which have to study for tests and do homework on their birthday. She can do whatever she wants. When Phoebe's not at school, she lives with her parents and her 15-year-old brother. And they live in a really tall apartment building with 60 floors. And she's lucky to live in the 58th floor. When I asked her if she thinks it's scary to live that high, she told me that it's not at all, and it's bright and quiet up there. It's also an amazing view, and on Christmas Eve and on Chinese Christmas Eve, it's the best spot to see the fireworks. She also have the view to the mountains, to the sea, and the city of Hong Kong, which I would love to see. The only thing which is bad about living in the 58th floor is that it takes a long time to go all the way up with the elevator. Phoebe likes to spend time with her friends, and during summer they go to cinema twice a week. They visit each other and they watch TV series, and then they discuss it. But Phoebe is happiest when she's in the front seat of a roller coaster, and then she's always singing out loud with her friends. On the other hand, Phoebe does not like dancing, and she said that's because when she was little she had to do a dance performance or a dance test, and she could hardly remember the steps, and she got a really poor grade. Another thing she doesn't like is soccer, because it's really embarrassing when she doesn't know how to kick the ball, and I can truly understand her problem there. And even though Phoebe has some issues with kicking the ball and dancing, she has some really good quality when it comes to learning languages. Her native language is Cantonese, but she knows English and Mandarin really well. She also knows some Korean after teaching herself, and now she wanna learn French. Another thing I admire about her is that she spent 1 whole month doing voluntary work at a hospital, just because it's her pleasure to be nice to other people. And if you want to be nice to Phoebe, you should buy her a dessert. As long as it's not Chinese soup dessert, and remember to never give her onions or peppers because she hates it. And another thing you could do, which she would love, is if you bought her a ticket to Norway. She told me if she could go one place, she would travel to Norway. And I don't know if she said it to make me happy, but it sounds like a good idea because she really wants to learn how to ski and to have a snowball fight, and there's no snow in Hong Kong. If Phoebe would have a superpower, she would like to read other people's mind, and so you just have to make sure that you never think anything bad about her, and as much as I've learned about her now by having this speech, I think that's not hard. So that's Phoebe.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you, Tuva.